I've been practicing law in Arizona since 1964. Graduate of the U of A Law School, certified specialist in personal injury and wrongful death. When I graduated from law school, I went as an associate with a law firm here in Mesa, Arizona. John Rhodes, the congressman, was the one who was the senior partner at that time. And that law firm was real close to where we are today. It was just right across the street. And it grew to be approximately 15 lawyers. And that was from between 64 and 97. And we built this building we're in now. In 97, that law firm dissolved for various reasons, and I became a sole practitioner. And my son Kent is right here with me, so we share some time together. Yeah, they first started the Certified Specialist program many years ago. I can't remember when it was now, but I've been through it twice. And you had to have certain qualifications, be in practice so long, have so many trials. We had to have a written examination that they gave us, and we all, for the first time in many, many years, we met at ASU and had some classes, and we had the examination over there. It was kind of fun. The guys I'd known all those years, and I took this exam together. And so once you become a certified specialist, then you have to maintain it. It becomes more difficult over the past 20 years or so because of the difficulty in getting trials, really. We don't try that many cases. When I first started practicing, there were a lot of trials, and I was primarily a plaintiff's attorney. So for us, there are fewer trials than there are for defense counsel because we don't work for insurance companies. And it takes a number of trials to keep your certification. Then they, I think, expanded it so we could use mediations and arbitrations, and that's what a great deal of our time is spent at now. Well, now you see a lot of lawyers that start, stop, move, go on to other businesses. There's a lot more turnover in terms of the associates and where they are. And it's been a lot of changes in the law firms themselves. We have law firms that have merged with national law firms whose names have changed. Of course, all the lawyers who were senior lawyers who started those firms are no longer with them. So it's just a different type of business than it was when I started. Advertising came along, that had a big change, especially in personal injury and wrongful death cases. We found that there were some guys that's just what they did. They were advertisers, but had never been in a courtroom, couldn't try a case, wouldn't know anything about it. And we honed our skills to be able to go to court and try a case and help the client and that kind of thing. But that changed when advertising came along. Well, I play golf. I played golf forever. Went to the University of Arizona on a golf scholarship and continued to play after I got out. That's been kind of my life's hobby in that sense. And of course, raising the kids and the family. But the traveling that we did, we've done some traveling in the last few years. It's been kind of nice. Being an attorney has really been a career of choice of mine since I was in junior high school or so. And when I started at the University of Arizona, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. But in those days, because that goes back 50 years, this is my 50th anniversary of practicing. So when we first went over to the law school to find out about entering the law school, I just went by myself and went over there. He said, "Well, you can't register until you go take some exam over at the chemistry building." Well, they were giving LSATs at that time, and I didn't know what they were. So I went over and took the exam, came back and registered because it wasn't that difficult to do then. Now the kids take months of preliminary testing before they even go in to take the LSATs. But yeah, and I really have enjoyed the practice. It's been a lot to me, and I have 4 children. They're all lawyers, 3 in California, 1 here with me. So they grew up at the dinner table with me talking about the practice, and I think because of that, that had some influence on their choice of careers.